Okay, hello everyone, and welcome back to the stream. Today we are going to continue our journey through Kanto with the Venusaur to Ivysaur. Why can I not hear that? I don't know, it's one of those times where like sometimes when I just like get in, like all my settings are just like reset or something. I don't know how that works. Anyways, like I said, we're continuing our run to figure out which is the best starter Pokemon. We just completed that one, and I believe we got all the way to Mount Moon. Like just outside of Mount Moon. We bought some potions, which is mostly, yeah. I forget if I got any repels or not. Yeah. I forgot why I hopped in. I think I was trying to grab something. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Yeah, because I think for the Pokedex, I need one more. Oh, well then I don't need to catch anything. Or did I actually catch something? I don't remember. Oh, I guess I did. Alright, cool. I'm gonna remove all the things we don't need. Don't need you. Or you. Don't need you because I'm going to teach him Venusaur Cut. And by the time I get Strength and Surf, I'll have a Pokemon that can actually use it. I'm keeping Pikachu for Flash. Alrighty, let us go onward. Okay, I did not. I don't really need the antidote because I can't be poisoned. Now, for those who are wondering, what am I doing? Basically, I'm going to be playing through. The goal is I'm playing through the game solo running with all three starters. I already did Charizard, and now we're doing Venusaur. The goal is to figure out which is the best starter. Yes, there is the whole point. It's like, oh, why don't you do it a different way? Blah, blah, blah. I think he can learn that, but I don't have no reason to need to give it that to him. No. Anyways, like I said, already did Charizard. He was pretty quickly, you know? Like, he needed, let's see, for Brock, he needed one level up. Like, once you beat all the trainers, you just get one more level up, and then you're ready to go. And after that, it's like, it's just, you just keep going, you know? I had a couple of times where, like, it was close, like, like, I think, like, yeah, this cave, and then the other cave. And I think there's one more spot where I was worried about power points. Outside of just, oh, great. Oh, come on. Anyways, so yeah, outside of that, he pretty much swept through the rest of it, the only exception was I did have to come back to beat Misty. And all I did was I went I did the upper, I did the cape, went down. Why did I do that? That was a waste of power points. Anyways, so basically, I got all the way up to Surge. I had to stop because I couldn't get to Surge because you have to have Misty to use Cut to get to Surge. So I went back, beat Misty because I had a Charizard by that point. Wasn't a problem. Surge. After that, he didn't really have any other issues after that. Until we got to like the 8th gym. But then I did skip. I ended up skipping a full route section that I a lot of times don't. Need that a lot, yeah. Anyways, but funny enough, I actually did end up going back to complete it because just to get a couple more levels before Elite Four, which was, in case you're wondering, that's the route, but that's the route that connects Fuchsia to Lavender. Definitely excited to get Razor Leaf, if only just because of more power points. Because seriously, Vinewarp's only 10? As for Ivysaur, Viridian Forest, like I said, Charizard swept through Viridian Forest. Venusaur struggled a little bit. I mean, did he get the job done? Yes. Did I have to, did I take a lot of damage that I probably wouldn't have otherwise? Yeah. And then, of course, he got past Brock easily, you know. So he didn't require the extra level. And right now, Venusaur is struggling. He's struggling on two fronts. First off, again, he doesn't have a good move that can just like one-hit KO stuff. Unlike what the one had, because I run against bug catchers and things like that. But not even counting that, yeah, even if let's say I don't count that, you know, the fact that his best move, Vine Whip right now, it's only got 10 power points. And there's so many Pokemon I have to go through. Meaning, Venusaur is kind of struggling already. Right now, he's struggling because of power points, but we're about to face another guy who's going to have a different issue that we're going to struggle with. I'm pretty sure he's got at least a Magnemite. What's the problem? Oh, just Steel types. Yeah, Steel types. If I remember right, Steel... Let's see, does he resist? Okay, that's actually not that bad, but... You can kind of see the issue. And that used up 2 of my 10. And 2 tackles. Let's not forget the 2 tackles. So, right now, Ivysaur is struggling with his PowerPoint usage. Which I think is actually ironic, because you probably wouldn't be using Venusaur as much. Because of all the, again, because, like, of all his, like, things. You have Steel types. They don't show up that often, but they don't show up that often. You have, I was about to say Rock types, but no, that's Charmander. But you have Bug types and Flying types, both show up decently enough. But honestly, what's sad is just the Vine Whips alone. You're going to be taking a lot of trips back to the Pokemon Center, unless you just don't use your Ivysaur. Hey, well, you know, another bug catcher. I did want to note, ZA is now compatible with Home. Because of this, I'm okay. Blah, blah, blah. Basically, am I going to go back to the shiny thing? Yes, but admittedly, I'm going to finish this first. Why? So that I actually have something finished. Because I don't want to keep jumping back and forth and blah, blah, blah. You know, and this one is still somewhat entertaining for me. Okay, the other one can be fun. It's just, admittedly, when you're doing a lot of just waiting around. But yeah, I'm having to... So right now, I'm still relying on Tackle. Eventually, when I get Cut, I'm going to teach him Cut, and that's going to help a little bit. I don't remember if Venusaur can learn Strength, now that I think about it. I should look that up. Let me do a little bit of reorganizing here. Sadly, I'm at the point where I have so many tabs open that they hide on the screen. Alright. Does he learn Strength? Oh, he does! Oh, huh. Okay, my bad. I don't know how I missed Strength. So, okay, that's not going to be as... Okay. Which means I should probably catch a Paris, because... Where's the move reminder now that I think about it? No, forget her. Fusion. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Okay, so I can still teach him Cut until I can get Strength. It's weird because, like, I am positive I look. But yeah, Strength is 100% better than Cut. Well, yeah, because it's like, does 30 power instead of, you know. I'm trying to think if any of my other because, like, really you need Lapras, which means I'm not going to Pikachu anymore. I don't think Pikachu like Cut. That is to the fame checker, in case you're wondering. Yeah. So, in other words, I've been messing around on my VR headset a little bit, and I downloaded what was, I think it's Vivecraft, which lets you to play Minecraft in VR. I've been trying to get Cobblemon to work on it, and I technically did, but like I can't find a town, which I don't know why you can't just spawn in a town, assuming they even have it set up that way. Because, like, yeah, you need Pokeballs to catch more Pokemon, and then a Pokemon healing machine just to heal your Pokemon. So I don't know why they don't spawn you in a town. Anyways, so with that, I will note that one of the things that I am keeping, into consideration is that like, if I have to use, like, one-time use items, or an item that... Like, basically, okay, so I say TMs, but admittedly, having to use a TM that I could just buy in the department store again isn't going to be as bad as if I use, like, a TM that you only get one in the game, right? Or even one you can buy at the department store versus one you can only get... I think we can get Paris in these sections. But, anyways. Or only one you can get in a... Of course. So that's 2. Count them. 2! There's attempts. Oh, he's level 10. I'm not risking it. There we go. Yeah, I won't lie, had I realized that I apparently was... No. Yeah, how did I realize he could learn strength? That's definitely a lot better. So, past me is all being like, he can only get cut. That's his best move. No, he can learn strength. Actually, I think strength is going to be... Strength will be decent. It's still weird having to rely on a normal type move, despite the fact he's a grass poison type. You know? You don't get Sludge Bomb to post game, and... I guess, yes, in theory you could use Poison Powder, but... You're mean. Oh, hey, did you see that? I'm about out of power points again. Yay! I mean, I would, but they won't let you. Oh, let me, I should say. That'll be helpful later. Yeah, past me is all like, man, I can't believe it. This is how you have to get... I mean, he's only going to be able to cut. That's his best move. No, I'm making fun of past me. It's like, you got it wrong. It's weird, because now I actually do remember giving him strength. I mean, I remember on the stadium, I remember him using strength on it. Either way, I'm going to clear this floor. Because I think there's a hiker up past here, and I think that's it. Yeah. So back to VR Cobblemon. Like I said, got it to work. Can't seem to find a... It's like, essentially, I would like to find some, like... I'm kind of to the point I'm probably going to look to see if I can't find a server that I can join. Oh, you kidding me? Please work. Thank you. Okay, good. Just don't wake up. Of course you're going to wake up. Of course you're going to use Leaf Life. Oh, I hate that so much. That was a crit too, which is weird. I'm using a potion. I'm not risking it because I don't feel like it. And like, oh well, you used to use like wing attack all the time. I mean, technically, he's also a fire flying type, so me using wing attack is not strange. On top of that, if you notice, it's still O-code stuff, but that was even past the point. Typically, if I use Ember / Flamethrower, something's dying or getting KO'd. Anyways, but yeah, one thing about playing VR is like you have that big heavy headset on your head, and then you have like the cord or whatever. And my room is that I had to play it in. It's not exactly the best, like we're just like room. It's like this little teeny tiny space that I'm practically just doing the standstill version. Alright. It's fun to have a nice, quick, and easy battle. 3 up, 3 down. Yay! I am curious about... Thank you! Razor Leaf. PowerPoints are 25, but... It is better than 10. Back to the Pokemon Center to restore my power points, especially for Tackle, because I'm going to be using Tackle a lot more until I get to use Razor Leaf. And that's the thing. Like, yeah, I have... Because don't get me wrong, I could have just removed either Sleep Power Elite Sleed in order to keep Vine Whip so that I can press forward better. But, okay, it is technically possible to get them back, obviously, but still. The crazy thing about Venusaur is he's also weak to his first your rival's first Pokemon, Pidgeot. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. I would love to actually be able to, like, have a Cobblemon server, or just like, it doesn't even have to be like a full-on server, but like, I actually would really love to basically be able to play Cobblemon in VR, but then like have play through, yeah, just be able to play through Kanto / Johto. I say it that way because, admittedly, I prefer having both. Because, like, it's right there. I mean, if I had to choose, yeah, I'd probably just do Kanto, because it always feels weird to me having Kanto but not Johto. But that would be pretty cool. Even more so if you get to play it in VR, because that'd be awesome. You know? Of course, I wish Pokemon was just literally, like, I think one of these is an item? No. But yeah, I think it would be cool, actually, if, if Pokemon released an actual, like, official VR game that you can, like, travel through. Like, I wonder how many people, like, I would even be fine if they even, like, to start off with, just make it, like, the first set, you know? Just play through Kanto, and then later you can play through, like, other games, you know? And yeah, just keep adding on to the region. First add Johto, but add it like as an extension on the Kanto. That would be cool. Do I think they're ever going to do that? Unless, like, I'm not really expecting that, and unless Nintendo goes like full VR, like. Yeah, do they have, like, can the Switch, does the Switch have a VR mode? Yes, but it's currently a niche. Excuse me. But yeah, because it's kind of niche, it's not really used that much. Honestly, I think they could make a pretty decent VR mode, VR system. Like an actual one, not just like the Virtual Boy. Because that would be pretty cool, especially with all like the things like with Joy-Cons and things like that. That would be pretty cool. Yes, I ignored the Fairy, but since I don't need it for the 10, I'm moving on. But yeah, that's what they should. That's what Nintendo should do. Make a set of VR games. A second Clefairy. Huh. Goodbye, Clefairy. I have, I think, 2 more battles. Yeah, there's the Rocket with, yep, you and the Super Nerd up top. I believe that's it, because I think the others don't. Because, like, here's the thing. I know there is... See, the trainers that teach you moves, I don't remember if... I guess I can put, like... Yeah, I'm going to put Razor Leaf up top now. I wasn't going to put Vine Whip because Vine Whip is evil. I mean, it's way too... Like, it only has 10 power points. That didn't take as long to get Razor Leaf, though. Yeah, because, like, that's the thing. Flamethrower has 10 less power points. So it's like, you want to make sure you don't use it as often. With only, like, 15. But 25 isn't bad. And primers. How dare you, good sir. And I think he's got, like, Black Sludge or something like that, so I don't think I need... So I think seeding him would be a really bad idea. Ooh, that would have been annoying. Copper. Okay, you don't have Harden. Goodbye. Taking the Helix Foxel this time because I took the other one last time. Like I said, I prefer Kabuto slash... Don't know why I ran, but... I do prefer Kabuto slash Kabutops. But... You know, it's nice to be able to have both. Oh, see? You can only lose once, so... Really lame, if I'm being honest. Alright. We're gonna heal, take on the gym. See, here's the thing. To me, it's like, again, when it came to like Charmeleon, with Charmeleon at the time, I had to come back to Misty's gym, but unlike Brock, the difference was I actually was able to keep going. And I was able to make progress. So, would you consider it? So I guess it's like, the fact that you do have to pause and come back, how much should that actually take into consideration? I mean, it's not that bad, because again, you still get to make progress, and by the time that you've roadblocked and you have to do Misty's gym, you can beat him at that point. But I suppose, obviously, if Squirtle is, whenever he gets to this point, and if he doesn't have any issues as he just progresses forward, like Venusaur has been having, then I would definitely put him over Charizard because of the fact that you have to backtrack, which is, here's the thing, you have to actually backtrack, which is a pretty big difference. I will give it to you that, but it's not that big of a deal. And Misty won't even have to be bothered. And I should note, it was specifically Misty I had to come back to get. Because I beat all the trainers, and then I attempted Misty, and I wasn't able to get it done. So, War Turtle, which, yeah, should be a War Turtle by that point, will be interesting, you know, because he's not going to be weak to it, but he's not going to have a super effective move. But then again, that didn't exactly stop Charmeleon when he took out all the gym trainers. So yeah, he was just working on his stuff. I forgot what other move he had by that point. Because I think it was like... Did he learn Slash yet? I don't remember. Ooh, nice. The crit. Alrighty. Water Pulse. Ah. That would be a pretty decent move for War Turtle. But it's a one-time use thing that I'm aware of. I don't know if you can buy it at the department store. I don't think you can. But at the same time, the goal is to try to avoid them as long as possible. HMs I don't count because you get infinite uses of them. Granted, one of the main downsides to it, which I just realized I haven't saved. So if I do my usual quit, yeah, it's probably good. It is fine. I hope. Are you kidding me? Sand attack! Have I told you how much I don't like you? You're coming straight out? Whatever. Oh, come on! Yes, after like the bazillion sand attacks, this is probably a bad idea, but... Wait, why'd I use a potion? I'm dumb! Okay, good. He's dumb too. Oh, we have so many of these. No, at this point. Are you kidding me? Thank you. But let me guess, it's not gonna do much. Oh, okay. It did better than what I thought, admittedly. Okay, good. Crit now would be amazing. Can't risk it. Okay, good. Not what I was hoping. Well, yes and no. Mostly because I was hoping to be able to get some of my life points back. No, why did I say life points? Health! You get so used to playing like Yu-Gi-Oh! And things like that. Well, that was annoying. I wanted to get some health back. And why is Tackle doing like hitting less than Razor Leaf. Okay, good. Ugh. Yeah, that was not good. Okay, cool. I don't care about Bill except that I need to steal his invitation to the SSN. Yeah. It's about to head off that way too. Thank you. I wonder if, like, with the fame checker, I wonder if things you've seen, like, actually, that's a good question. This is actually pretty cool. Because I remember in my original one, I was trying to, like, complete them all. And I remember I didn't end up doing it because there were a couple of them I just couldn't find. This is why I was searching, like, everywhere. Because I think some of them were, like, in those. It's like, here's the Pokemon pal, or whatever. Alright, time to get to the coast. Or the Cape, or whatever. This might take a minute. We shall see. I wonder how much Razor Leaf does. Because I wonder if it's going to be one of those things where despite... Yeah, despite the disadvantage, they're at such a high level advantage that it doesn't make a difference. Well, here's the dual type, so it's double resisted. Ooh. Not bad. Yeah. Can't wait to get cut. I think the SSN is going to be a little bit easier because I remember they used a lot of water types, but I think there were a couple of fire types in there. I mean, fire types in there as well. I'm using special. It's already 6 o'clock? Well, let's see. You might have an Ivysaur by now. But who knows? Like I said, honestly, the fact that things are being solo run does kind of skew the results a little bit. Because like I said, you could just use a Bellsprout or an Oddish. Or just some other Pokemon, you know? So your Ivysaur might not be out as much. I would say it would depend on how you want to use it. Because obviously, the more you have it out, the more of a level advantage it's going to get. So I guess, actually, funny enough, I think the easiest way to circumvent that, potentially, outside of just so you can actually use him all the time, but make sure he doesn't get as much experience, is I think if you actually get a full team, only use Ivysaurs, but make sure that all the rest of your Pokemon have an EXP share. Because I think, yeah. Because I think in later generations, it's set up to where yeah, because I think in later generations, how is... Am I... It's 95? Of course it is. I thought it was 100. Yeah, let's see. When it comes to VR, I actually have the Oculus Quest, so I don't have to connect it to the computer. I say that, but it kind of does because, oh, look, another poison type. Anyways, I say that doesn't need to, but for some games, you actually do need to. It's disappointing. Darn it, I forgot to do something. Oh. Number 5. I'm only saving because it's been a while. I love how, like, Dave won't even let you reply. Look how much damage I've taken. I don't know if you can hear that, but yeah, my mom's watching Bones in the other room. It's crazy. I don't know why I use that. Oh no! I hate you so much. Did Tackle really not do that much more than Razor Leaf? This is the guy. It's funny because before I found out about it, I'd always make sure I went out of my way to take on this guy. But in red, blue, and yellow, this is the guy I typically use when I want to get them do the Mew glitch. So that's fun information. Of course, you have a tons too. I wonder if his Japanese names follows the same naming convention, or it's just the word for snake spelled backwards. Alright. Yeah, because I don't like my health being that low. Okay, I love the show. My cat is just over there chilling on my socks. Yeah, you heard me right. He's laying down on my socks. You just got down from Mount Manor. Why aren't you scurrying back to the Pokemon Center and blacking out and all that fun stuff? You know what's weird? I am almost positive that this game had multi-battles. Or some form of, like... As in, like, in Emerald, how, like, if you're close to two trainers, and they can battle you at the same time. It's one of those Mandala effects. Or Pokédella. Which reminds me, I have... See, that's the thing. I am positive that I think I... Because it's weird. I remember seeing... Like, so, speaking of, like, the Pikachu Mandela, where he's got, like, the stripe on his tail. I remember seeing a Pikachu like that. But I don't think it... Like, I don't think it was in the games. I don't think it was in the anime. I think it was in, like, a coloring book. Or it was a coloring book or a how to draw Pokemon book. It was an official one too, you know, had like, assuming anyways. So that's where I honestly think it came from. You see, actually, no, I think it died in my storage shed. Dang it. And long story short, I had a storage shed while I was, when I moved back home for college or whatever. Okay, well, really the design, really the idea was I was planning to move to where the school was. I left my apartment in order to save some extra money because to save up for the move. Since it was going to be a lot more expensive, and admittedly I could not seem to find a job for nothing,
which admittedly, due to what eventually happened, I believe that God is the one who specifically shut that door from being able to go down there. Because so much stuff happened. It was crazy. So because of that, I ended up staying with my parents, and I actually ended up going to online school, which was actually way cheaper too. Well, it was the same school. I just was an online student instead of a on-campus student. And since I didn't also have to deal with working a job at the same time, it actually wasn't as bad. Just able to basically put all my focus on that, and did very well. I think my GPA was like a 90. It's like a 92 or something. Whatever it was, it's basically the equivalent of like an A. Maybe A minus. Oh, well, I parsed that. The thing that really like brought it down were all the classes that like it's harder for me to pay attention. And just math. Math is evil. It can be evil. It can be fun. But it's mostly evil. Yeah, I know I'm using Razor Leaf a lot, but I want to. I think part of it is because I want to make sure, because again, you're a higher level or whatnot, but you have to remember, if you're actually playing this normally, the Razor Leaf is not going to be hitting some of these Pokemon as hard as what they would be. More referring to, definitely more referring to, like, the ones that resist it. Like Ekans here. Probably should have used Tackle. Should have used Tackle. But you just kind of like... Ding, ding. Anyways, outside of that, yeah, tomorrow I'm going to be going to see the Mario Galaxy movie. Should be fun. I am super disappointed, though, that they revealed this one character that's not a Nintendo character. I'm like, why would you do that? Like... That would have been so cool. I'm not going to say who it is, just in case someone managed to avoid the marketing for it. But it was so annoying that they revealed that character. I'm like, why? Because the fact that the character hadn't been built to now tells me that the character may not have had or doesn't have as big of a role. But I don't know. Come on. Thank you. Why did I use tackles? That's ironic. The tackle got the crit. Nope. You are pretty pointless in battle.
I say pretty pointless and not actually pointless because it can help counteract Pokemon that use Minimize. But otherwise, yeah. See, watch. All it does is decrease my evasiveness. I don't think it affects. Like, I don't think it's gonna make like a move that has like low whatever is hit better. But I don't know. Kind of hoping that once you get to like the mid game, like like once you get Venusaur, you're just gonna start kind of sailing a little bit, especially once you get access to strong, like I was about to say stronger moves, but no, I'm just gonna be getting Cut next, which is stronger than Tackle, which is weird because I thought it was weaker than Tackle, but. Let's see, I'd love to take a date here, but I don't have a date, so. Alright, hello. Well, then, why would you immediately say that you're a Pokemon? Good thing you told me how to do it. I was about to say, like, why did he do it? But then again, he probably needs someone to actually hit the start button. It's not like he could do a timer or anything. Alright, thank you. Thank you. Okey-dokey. Now we hit all the way back. Whee! I do kind of want to keep going, so I'm going to keep going. Grab me some more super potions. For traded Pokemon. It's an innocent bystander who just happens to be in the same yard that I'm in that you're complaining about. I think I'm going to attempt to get to beat Surge's gem, and that's probably what I'm going to call it tonight. Okay, I was about to say, I'm like, uh-oh. Eek. Alright, goodbye. goodbye. Fine, I'll keep it. Fine. Can you imagine the original idea for Pokemon Red and Blue was that each game that you had was going to be unique? As in, from what I understand, it's going to have the same set of gym leaders and towns, but it was actually going to change the order of them unique to your copy, which is interesting. Yeah, these weaker bugs aren't as bad since, you know, I'm high enough level now. But, yeah. I think to prepare for the Mario movie, I'm going to watch the first one today. Yeah. So, right. I enjoyed the Mario movie. I won't, like, I'm torn, because I kind of dislike the fact that Luigi essentially became the damsel in distress. Don't get me wrong, I did love that it helped set up the eventual, I do like the fact that it set up that moment towards the end when Luigi saves Mario or whatever. So I do like that, but at the same time, it's like, it's the Mario movie, not the Mario Brothers movie. But outside of that, I generally liked it. It's a fun time, you know? I'm expecting the Galaxy movie to be another fun time. I am curious about what the next movie is going to be then. Because this one was Galaxy. Oh, look, a squirrel. I died. Alright, 3 more to go. Elijah. The Butterfree. This is not going to end well. Double resists. Yeah. Somehow I'm not surprised. Thank you for missing, Butterfree. Not to get tackled. You should have gotten some awakenings. Hit through, hit through, hit through, hit through. Hit through. Thank you. Okay. Butterfrees can be evil if you can't just immediately burn them. I think probably. I'm sorry. You get the money loss. You get the fact that you lost. Kind of bugs me a little bit. Which is probably more than that. But another reason why is because like I don't want to use so many items and then lose. You know. That's not terrible. Nice. Is it sad that I've had more crits? I think I had 3 crits on tackle and only 1 for Razor Leaf so far. That's just funny to me. Trying to remember what the other guy has. Yeah, let's just go for it. Please have like 1 Pokemon that dies to Razor Leaf. Okay, well, we're healing. If this Okos... No, it didn't. Alright, might have died. Or would have died, because I'm pretty sure I've taken at least 11 damage. But if it would have Oko'd, I'm like, dang, I could have risked it. Alrighty. Said, I'm gonna try to get past the boat. I'm already starting to get a little... So, yeah. Oh, this is where you pick up a rod. Don't know why I want the rod, but sure, we'll take one. Go ahead. I think you can pick this up now while I'm at it. Thank you. That's so nice. It would kind of been a little bit more interesting if they actually made the bike something you could purchase, right? But there's just an option to get it for free if you actually went here. Because otherwise, like, why make it that way? It's not like you don't get access to the, like, I don't know. It doesn't make sense. If I'm not mistaken, most city, like, a lot more of these guys have water Pokemon. So that's nice. Water poison type is mean, but it's... We could... Razor Leaf still gets the job done. I do not like confusion.
I see. I don't think it's as bad as paralysis because at least with because I don't know. I guess to me, paralysis at least tends to doesn't seem to hit as much as I feel like it does. And you have to do damage to yourself, which is also annoying. Do do do. Goodbye, Sheldon. I forget if I know Vine Whip is a physical move nowadays. I don't remember if Razor Leaf is physical or not. I think it actually is. Okay. Goodbye, Mr. Fisherman. I don't want to walk the plank. I might get a splinter. That's one. Of course. Okay, that ain't bad. All those leaves. You'd think Venusaur would eventually run out of leaves. It's constantly molting. It's like it's autumn or something. Okay. Horsey. I wonder if like the guys who like did the voices of the Pokemon, how many of them started feeling embarrassed because it was just like, Horsey, like this isn't gonna work. This is stupid. I still wonder what those guys were thinking of when they thought of that idea to have them say their name. Oh, okay. Like I was pretty sure Venusaur evolved early. Yay, a Venusaur now! So far, they've all evolved in the SSN. Well, 2 is 3, obviously. I mean, honestly, we might be able to OHKO those Tentacruels now. Or Tentacruels. Get used to that animation. We're going to be seeing it a lot. Alright, can you one-shot this now?
Yay, we can! Woo! Okay, cool. See, I won't lie when I do that. It's designed to sound like a silly woo, but it almost sounds sarcastic when I don't mean it to be. No. Can't even swim. Yeah, my Venusaur is gonna get super strong and be able to move rocks and boulders around. Like, two of these guys have fire types. We shall see. Yep. Of course. Me. Oh, I just realized, yeah, when he roared me out, it actually returned my attack better. It did that much? Hmm. Bah. In this pool. As they say. Beaten by grass type. Yeah. I mean, don't come after me. Okay, you get to heal my Pokemans. Well, I didn't barge in. I walked in, obviously. Because you have to remember how much of this you really typically wouldn't be doing. Like, typically, you're not going to be taking on this Nidoran with your Venusaur, or really Ivysaur still at the time. So these battles would definitely take a lot longer to do. Fine. We won't be bestest friends. Till later. Okay, the kids battle you, the mom does not. I think it's not a big room for you guys to be having Pokemon battles in here, though. You know? All around the world. Yep. Freak break. Interesting. I think you can get something here. It's some berries. Just imagine you walk up, go into this kitchen, and randomly just kind of stick your hand into the trash, to pick out some berries. It's possible that's where you can get leftovers in one of these games, but it gets so. Come on, come on, there you go. I am not. I am slightly VR sick because just, yeah. Kind of what happens when you just kind of, you know, play VR a lot. Excuse me. Like, I don't think, it says, like, I don't think it helps when, like, yeah, I don't think it helps when, like, you get frustrated because you're trying to find a village so that you can properly start your journey, and then you just, yeah. Yeah, like, you can't catch any Pokemon until you get more Pokeballs. Can't get Pokeballs until you find a village. And if your Pokemon gets knocked out, you can't heal it without a village. So there's 3 battles out here. I love how, like, it's just set to where you can't, like, sit in the middle. Okay, you tell me about Snorlax. You guys will battle me. Alright, next up. Oh. Pikachu! Hey, Pikachu, take that. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, I don't think there are too many more battles. I mean, I'll say it this way, most rare Pokemon are strong. Not all, but most. Especially the rarest ones. Oh no, don't bite my frog. Frog, toad, whatever. Bonita. Yeah, I have a feeling you're gonna have to go around. I wonder where, like, the party actually took place on the boat. Like, was it maybe outside? On the deck? Maybe on the dock? No, that would make sense. No, maybe, because, like, you have to flash the tickets before you even get to the dock, so it's possible. Goodbye, Pikachu. I don't think there's a battle in these last two. Could be wrong. Nope. Can you imagine, like, some random kid goes in there, walks in between you, and then just walks out the room? Okay. I want to save you save. Oh, again, what's with all these critical tackles? Oh, so that's 3 Pokemon on his team that can be scary to Venusaur.
Definitely a lot better than the last battle, am I right? Alrighty. Thank you. Okay, goodbye, really big boat. That's actually a teeny tiny boat. I mean, yeah. Goodbye. Right, we have one final quest to do. I'm just gonna go for it. After this, I'm gonna head back to Vermilion, save at the center, and I'll get the bike, save at the center, and then we're gonna be done. Dwayne. You don't see that sprite that often. So one thing I do like, eventually they made it so that like all the battle sprites matched their non-battle sprites. And their overall sprites. Oh, you kidding me? Come on. Just push through. One more attack. Thank you. Brad. No, it's more smack with leaves. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Alright, now for the fun part. Yay! It's not necessarily a puzzle, it's just blind choice, you know? Like, a puzzle implies that there's a way to solve it without just randomly choosing stuff, you know? Ooh, I hate you. Is he really? So looking at Blast... Oh, that's like a fire red leaf. Looking at his set, and really he's going to be stuck with Water Gun. Until... Oh, right, I need to go pick up HM. I need Flash. But he's gonna be basically stuck with Water Gun until Fuchsia. Just crazy. He evolves at level 36. Because once he gets the Fuchsia, I can teach him Surf, but until then, he's stuck with Water Gun. It's like, why does... Yeah, it's... Yeah. He does get Bite, but like, that's really it? 11? How did I miscount? Oh, because I caught the extra Paris. Alright. Oh yeah, those guys.
I'm skipping it. Don't ask me why, I am. I'll come back to it later, maybe. I just don't feel like doing it. Because it's true, I genuinely did forget about that, guys. And I did that on the other one. Because, yeah, usually I don't take those guys on anyways. Is it guys like, well, then why'd you do it with Charmander? Because, I don't know, I guess I just did. Gonna grab the bike. Heal our team, and we're gonna be... Actually, let me register the bike. And we're done. Yeah, because Water Gun kind of sucks. I mean, I guess Razor Leaf is a little bit better, because I think it's like 55 power. It's so crazy to think. But, again, unlike Razor Leaf the Vine Whip, I'm going to be able to use it more often. Anyways, so with that, thank you all so much for watching. See you next time. Don't know when that's going to be. At the very least, minimally, I'm going to be doing an episode a week. So yeah, take care. Have fun.